I want to go and get my first bunch of fresh flowers. They're so pretty. Today we're gonna go to Ikea and I'm gonna pick up a piece of furniture. Yesterday's plans got a little derailed. These are the different bits and pieces of home decor that I saved. Okay, well, I don't hate it. Good morning. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Today, I'm gonna be working on getting my apartment a little bit more set up. I think I have a solution for behind the couch here. So today we're gonna go to Ikea and I'm gonna pick up a piece of furniture, which I'm very excited about. If you are new here, my name is Rachel and I just moved to Washington, DC from Australia, and I am in the process of setting up my apartment. And today I'm going to start styling things a little bit. I'm gonna take some of my decor out of the storage tubs and start setting things up, and I'm really excited about it. So Ikea it is for a piece of furniture, and I also would like to look at the plants in Ikea. I don't really have an idea of what type of plants I want yet, but if I see something and I love it, I will get it. And then I also have to go to the Apple store this afternoon because I need a new phone. I was at the Apple store yesterday for about an hour and a half trying to fix my phone. The rear-facing camera has stopped working, which is why I'm not really on my Instagram stories and I'm not posting as often because I have to take all of my photos on this camera, and I need a camera. And so I've got to go and get a new phone. But I'm actually really excited for it. It's a little disappointing because they're probably going to bring the new one out in September. This happens every time. It's like just before they release the new one, I need to get a new phone. It's very annoying. This happened 2 years ago and it's happening again now. Anyway, that's kind of the plan for today. And then, yeah, we're just going to make it start looking really pretty in here, and I'm excited for it. We're gonna have a quick little look at garbage bins because I do need something for under the sink. I just don't know exactly what I want. I probably should get one for the bathroom as well. It's a no for any of the garbage bins. I don't feel like I like any of them. I might have a look on Amazon for garbage bins. We're trying to make this little trip through our Ikea quite efficient, and so I'm doing a quick run through the marker hall. If I see anything that I like, I'll grab it, and if not, I'll go back to the drawing board and see what else I can come up with. Okay, we're in the mirror section. I need a full-length mirror. I want something I think that's pretty big, like a floor-length mirror. I just don't know where I would put it yet. I think I'm gonna have to wait until I get down some of the other furniture to decide what type of mirror to go for. Like, this one is massive and I really, really like it. I think a couple of my friends have this exact one and it's the right kind of size, but yeah, I just don't know where to put it yet. So I think that's gonna have to come at a later date. We're in the best part. It's all the home decor. I feel like I haven't really done a proper look through Ikea in a while. This is also a pretty big sized Ikea. We're at the College Park one. I think that's what you call it. But they have so many vases and things. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually been through a big Ikea and had a look at all of their decor. Didn't really get a chance when I was with Liz when we were in Toronto, but also I don't think that the Toronto Ikea has this much stuff. We've made it to the plant section and there's actually a lot of options and I don't know what to do. I have a mini version of this one in the kitchen, so maybe not that one. We've got Bird of Paradise. We've got some snake plants and some monstera over here. There's some fiddly figs in here. I'm actually a little overwhelmed. There's so many options. We're getting a sandwich at Wawa. I love the sandwiches from Wawa. We got a giant iced coffee and a tuna melt sandwich, which I'm so excited about. It's a bit messy, but I'm so hungry. This is gonna be the perfect lunch. Our plans have changed a little bit. We're in Costco at the moment because we needed to return a few things and my boyfriend's gone to get the replacements, but he's in the market for a new TV. And if we buy him a new TV, I get his old TV, and I think we found one that he likes. It's on an insane deal, and we're just trying to figure out the logistics because it's not gonna fit in his car. So I think we might end up going and grabbing one of those like little car hire things and then doing a switch over and getting it home. Good morning. Yesterday's plans got a little derailed, but not in a bad way. The original plan was to go to Ikea, get this, then swing by Costco to return a couple of things, come back, drop this off, and then we were thinking about going to Pentagon City so that I could go to the Apple store and we could do some other stuff. But when we went into Costco, we got completely distracted with the TV. So my boyfriend's been hunting for a new TV for a little bit now, and he was thinking of a 75-inch TV, and we were looking at the one that he was interested in, but right behind that on the opposite shelf, there was a better TV that was on sale for, I think that it was the price that they marked it to was $700. They just marked it down that day, and it was a store-specific discount. Like the manager of that store made that discount because it was the display model, and they obviously just wanted to get rid of it. Anyway, we did a bit of a look into this TV, and Amazon still sells it, I think, for $1,100 something. I think Best Buy sells it for $1,200 something. The original retail price is somewhere between $1,400 and maybe $1,600, and we just thought it was a really good deal, so we decided to take the TV, but it wouldn't fit in his car, so he had to go off a few blocks away to pick up one of those hire cars that, do you know what I mean? The ones that just kind of sit somewhere, and if you have the app, you can just take it. So we did that, and he gets back to the store, and while he was gone, the guys started getting the TV ready and pulling it down, and they couldn't find a remote control that would work with it. So the guy at the store was like, look, we're really sorry. None of these remotes seem to be working. I'll go and chat to the manager and see if I can get a bit more of a discount. The guy comes back and hands me a piece of paper. The manager said that we could have the TV for $450, which is crazy. It's like a third of what it's available for on Amazon. And like, yeah, it's the display model. It didn't have a box. They kind of had to wrap it in some cardboard, but we managed to fit it in the car just. We drove all the way to my boyfriend's house. His best friend lives nearby, so he came and helped take it up. And then we went back to near Costco where he left his car, swapped cars, drove back here, dropped this off, and then we ended up walking to the Apple store that's like in the middle of DC. I think it's called the Carnegie store. And I was so ready to buy a new phone. I was told that even with camera issues, I could still probably get a $370 trade-in for my old phone, but because the camera wasn't working, they were like, we can't run an MRI on the phone, therefore we don't know how much it's worth, can't do a trade-in. So then I thought maybe I would just get the camera repaired, and we went back over to, like, from the sales part of the Apple store over to the repairs part of the store, and just by chance, my camera started working again. The phone was still telling me that it did not recognize the camera, but it was working. And because it was working, we were able to use it to scan a QR code to run the MRI diagnostics thing. Unfortunately, the price came back at only being worth $140 for the trade-in instead of the $370 because the camera was broken. And I was tossing up between, like, do I repair it and then trade it in maybe in a few months with a new one, or do I just get a new one? And I ended up just going for it. And so now I have a new phone. I gave them my old one, and it's nice because the new phone is great. I got the 15 Pro, and I'm super happy with that. And then we stopped in, got some Chinese food on the way home for dinner, and then we called it a day. And it was just the biggest day of running around, but we both got so lucky, I think, with our purchases and just the way that things worked out. It was just one of those days that just felt like right place, right time. Everything fell into place, and it was very, very cool. So anyway, today I am home and I'm going to put together my little console table. My boyfriend offered to do it yesterday, but I was like, no, that's okay. I'm gonna film it tomorrow. So this isn't particularly too difficult either. either. This thing isn't heavy. I'm pretty sure this piece of furniture is one of their cheaper pieces. Not necessarily retail cheap, but the way it's made. I'm quite sure the inside of this is just that honeycomb cardboard. But I searched high and low on the internet to try to find a console table that would fit in the gap behind the couch, and this was the only one that I could find to fit. So I'm gonna put it together. I don't think this will take me very long, and then I can start styling it up and putting some things on it and getting my home decor out of my storage tubs. We're done. That didn't take too much work, although it's very hot, so it felt like a lot more work than it actually was. I did mention that I had to spend a fair bit of time searching for something that would fit right here in this space. This console table is a little wider than the pillar on the wall, but it should be fine. I also think this is the only thing that I could really find that was the height of the couch. So I'm gonna pop it in and see how it looks. I'm really happy with it. It's basically perfect. I mean, it could have been just a little more narrow to fit in with the pillar, but it was the closest thing I could find to being the length and the height, which I think was more important than the actual width. And now I get to put some stuff on it, which I'm very, very excited about. I have 2 tubs of home stuff. I've got my gold candle holders, some books. I was thinking about putting these books up there. I'm not sure exactly what I have in here. I can't really remember the things that I saved, but I think most of the decor is actually in this box. These are the different bits and pieces of home decor that I saved. This is a pot that I got at H&M back in Australia years ago. H&M candle, Target Australia candle, H&M bowl, H&M, Kmart Australia, gifted at an event, Byredo candle. I think I got this from Umomo in Toronto. This is also from H&M. And then I thrifted this 3 years ago and I love it, and I think it's the perfect color for my kitchen. I just knew that this color was gonna come up in my life, which is why I had to have it at the time I saw it. So I'm excited about that. And then that vase over the back is from Target in Australia. Okay, well, I don't hate it. I don't absolutely love it, but I don't hate it. I mean, I love the table. I think the table's great. I just am trying to work with the decor that I have, and I think I might need to get a few more pieces. One thing I am looking for though is a lamp to go on here, so I will ditch one of the 4 placements and put a lamp in. I don't know if I'd plug it into that outlet or the one that's down behind the couch. Probably the one that's down behind the couch because it's hidden, but I will have a lamp on here. Also, this little plant is the one that I picked up from Ikea yesterday. I just really like the pot and I couldn't find a plant to fit into the bigger one, so I ended up just getting the smaller one, but I quite like this. I don't think this is awful. I think this is nice. I just can't wait to be able to style it up just a little bit more, and I think a lamp and some wall art would make a really big difference. I've had a bit of time to get used to it, and you know what? I love it. Like, I'm so happy with the console table. It actually fits so much better than I thought it would. I'm still on the hunt for a lamp. I think that will make it look really nice, and I'll probably end up changing the decor up eventually, but I really like it. I'm very, very happy with it. I know it's only one piece of furniture and it's kind of just to the side of the room, but it already feels more homey in here and I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna duck out and go to Trader Joe's because the other day when I was rummaging through those 2 bins that I just pulled most things out of, I actually found my clear glass vase. I didn't think I saved one, but I have one, which is what I use for fresh flowers. And I want to go and get my first bunch of fresh flowers for my new apartment. Someone messaged me or commented a couple weeks ago saying they were so excited for when I'm finally able to get my first bunch of fresh flowers, and today's the day. So I'm gonna do that, and I think I'm gonna grab the wooden wooden tray that's out of the bottom of one of those boxes and make like a nice little decor piece to sit on my kitchen island, which reminds me, I probably should clean the kitchen island because there's a lot of stuff on it. But I think I'll go to Trader Joe's first. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna clean the kitchen island first and then I'll go to Trader Joe's. See, it's messy in here. I need to clean all of this before I get any flowers. Also, I love the Brita that I got. It has completely changed the taste of the water. I cannot even tell that there was that sort of dirt taste anymore. It's amazing. So I'm very, very happy I got it. The kettle does smell funny though when it boils the water. I don't know what the situation is or why it's like that, but this has made a world of difference. Okay, I have my little tray table here. This used to go on my coffee table in my last place, and I had a smaller one that used to sit on the kitchen counter, but I did get rid of the smaller one and decided to keep the big one. I just liked the style of this one better, and I think because this kitchen island is quite long and large, I think this is a good size. I have an anthropology candle that I got for a gift one time. I have a butter and Dom room spray, which is delicious. It's a lavender room spray, very soothing. I like it. And then also here is my clear glass vase for flowers. So let's go to Trader Joe's and get my first bunch of flowers. Oh, and I also have another thing to unbox as well, so I might do that when we get back. I just got back. I got 2 bunches of flowers. Well, one's an actual bunch of flowers. And then I also got a little filler bunch to fill them out with. And I also got some soup dumplings because I love soup dumplings, but I also love the Trader Joe's soup dumplings. I love Trader Joe's in general. I think they're the best. These soup dumplings are amazing and I am going to have them right now. Oh, and I almost forgot. I got some milk as well because I'm almost out of milk. These are the little soup dumplings here. I got the pork and something ones. They come with a chicken and a vegetable as well. I highly recommend if you have not tried them, go to Trader Joe's and get them. I'm also not gonna get a plate. I'm just gonna eat them straight out of the container. Although I think they're still a bit too hot. I'm gonna have to leave it for a bit. Also, here is my new phone. It looks exactly the same as the last one. I had a 13 Pro before and I've now just upgraded to the 15 Pro. It's not too dissimilar, to be honest. The only thing that I didn't like at first was the weird standby screen thing where the screen never really ever turned off. The phone was overheating. It was so hot anytime I charged it and I did not like that. So I Googled it and found out how to turn that off. But otherwise, everything seems really good. I do like the extra camera features in here because there's the extra zoom function. There's 0.5, 1, 2, and 3, whereas my last camera only had 0.5, 1, and 3. So I'm very happy about that. And it's just nice to have a functioning phone again. The dumplings were amazing. They were exactly what I needed as an afternoon snack. I am now gonna cut these up and put them into the vase. I'm so excited about this. It's just gonna feel so nice in here with some fresh flowers. They're so pretty. I'm just so happy that I'm able to start decorating a little bit. It'll be so much easier once I get a bit more furniture, but oh my goodness, they look so good and it just feels fresh and bright in here. I have one more thing to put together today, and that is an exercise machine from Yes Soul. I am really excited about this. I think the best way to go about this might be to flip the box over and kind of shimmy it out. I just know that there is a screen in here and I don't want to break it. I did the wrong thing. That side of the box says, please unpack from this side. That was not smart. Oh, why am I like this? Okay, I think we are back on track. Now, we just... Oh, that was so easy. we are starting to make some progress. I'm making an awful mess, but I'm making some progress. I think I forgot to mention that this is an exercise bike. I'm a big fan of doing exercise at home, and yes, Sol has so kindly sent this to me. Essentially, it is like a Peloton, but better. So I'm really, really excited for this. I'm gonna store it in my closet because I have lots of room in there. And then the next thing I wanna do is I also wanna go and get some like wrist weights and some ankle weights and just some like smaller weights to do things at home. Like I have the gym in this building, but I don't know, I still just like being at home. I still like doing my little workouts at home. I'll do both, but I feel more comfortable when I'm at home. And we're done. She is beautiful, and the seat is so comfortable as well. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm going to clean up all of this mess though, because I have made quite a bit, and then I think I might call it for the day. I'm really happy with the console table. I mean, the decor, not so much, but that's something I can keep working on. But the actual table itself, very, very happy with it. It's just kind of weird. It just feels like it's so much more homey in here and almost more full in here just from this one extra piece. In this space here, I am undecided as to whether I should do a large floor-length mirror or whether I should do a little desk that I can work from. What do you think? Do you think I should go with a little desk or a floor-length mirror? But I'm very, very happy with it. I can't wait to get a lamp and just get it really cozy in here.